Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Myself Bharatji. Today I am here with a small topic, a software engineering enabling educational metaverse. This is a research paper related to the software engineering and project management. Let us move into the video. For the beginning, abstract. The term metaverse refers to the present virtual three-dimensional environment where the individuals may communicate, engage, and collaborate. One of the most manifested and challenging use cases of the metaverse is education. When an educators or the learners may require multiple technique, social, physiological, and interaction instruments to complete their learning objectives. While the characteristics of the metaverse might nicely fit the problem's needs, or search points out of a noticeable lack of knowledge into the specific requirements that an educational metaverse should actually fulfill to lead educators and learn successfully interaction towards their objectives. How to design an appropriate educational metaverse for both educators and learners. In this respect, we can conduct a literature survey to extract the currently available knowledges on the matter discussed by the research community, and afterward we assessed and complicate such knowledge through semi-structured interviews with educators and learners. Upon completing the requirements election stage, we then build our prototype implications of a CNM, a metaverse that makes the available to educators and learns the futures, identifies the previous stages. Finally, we evaluate the learnability, efficiency, and satisfaction through a rapid iterative testing and evaluation research approach to the iterative refinement of our prototype. Introduction. Nowadays, the interest in the vast fields of the metaverse has been steadily growing, and it is starting to find its place in various contexts and applications. A metaverse is an highly immersive three-dimensional digital world where users interact in real time with the environment and other through their avatars. Example, digital representation of the users. The rapid technology advance in the increasing digitalization and numerous delay activities ranging from the work and entertainments and notability the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic that led to the framework of entertainment and notability the impact of COVID-19 pandemic that led to the need of the digital solutions have all contributed to the significant surge in research interest in their fields. Indeed, recently researchers started a design and develop metaverse for a plethora of tasks, ranging from the entertainment to the software development, passing through the medical stimulations and education context. One of the most challenging use cases of the metaverse is education, where it may support educators and learn from many points of view. For the first remote nature of the metaverse could break down the physical barriers between individuals, allowing geographical disparate people to communicate and study together, letting individuals in the less affluent living conditions to receive a good education. In addition to classrooms could benefit from the students' diverse background by engaging in more interesting decisions. Lastly, implementing artificial intelligence and visualization tools in the metaverse can further improve the communication and collaboration, break down cultures and language barriers, and engage the students with immersive instructions such as stimulation and historical event recognitions. Next, metaverse prototypes for education. As mentioned above, we aim to explore new solutions for interactive online learning environment to the boundaries of third-party platforms to identify current trends and limitations of the prototype currently proposed in lectures. Introduction to checksum meta version and composite-based prototype targeting campus students with the smartphone sensors integrations for irritation and context sharing through lack explicit academic spaces, extension development, Unity 3D visual learning environment focus on avatar control and text communication build limitations and other interactive features. Restrictive V classrooms transforming physical space into 3D digital classroom, focusing technically on representation without delving into broader metaverse implications. Since prototype K-Cube VR, an educational metaverse using a real-time communication for focusing on educational impact to the interactive technique methods. Finally, for name they set as actively contribution to enhance the current body on knowing on the development of educational metaverse in the first place. Fernande a Vermeer performance a copying reward targeting the main challenging and opportunities of a metaverse for software engineering education. Later on Fernande they set AI condition of systematic literature review aiming to the characterization of state-of-the-art of framework, models and guidelining the assistant learning through the immersive platforms. Furthermore, also proposed a software product line-based approach to support the development of the metaverse platform. Research methodology. The goal of the study was to identify and validate a set of functions requirement for the development of a dedicated educational metaverse through a software engineering approach. The final purpose was to establish a foundational suite of features improving for the well-designed and efficiency of educational metaverse. The study involves two perspectives, researchers and the participation. On the end of researchers and integrated comprehensive understanding functional requirements in the educational field. They could also expand the user's needs using the metaverse and enhance its features within the educational context. On the other hand, part partitions and integrated in developing educational tools and that are founded on a well-designed guideline and principle in order to ensure an quality aspects within a highly interactive environment. All activities related to interviews and survey were entirely anonymous. We recorded no integrating information of in the volunteer participants. We made it clear to the participants that they could withdraw their survey submission at any time and that no information entered up to that point would be tracked. Before conducting an interview, we obtained an explicit context from each participant to record their sessions. Gender was the only sensitive personal data required in the tool's evaluation survey, which was collected for the satisfaction purpose. However, it was an open-ended question and participants were entirely free not to specify it. Access to the tool did not require any sensitive data. Participants were free to enter any name they wished that had completed freedom customizing the appearance of their avatars. Next, educational environment. In constructing the query, the distinguish of synonyms were achieved by utilizing or operations, whereas an and operation established the conjunctions of the target domain. This approach enables the query to be used effectively across different online data sources. The keyword of the second part of the string focus mainly on the remote learning modality. This choice was motivated by two main reasons. The search in the publication on the metaverse indeed started in the post-COVID-19 period after 2020 when there was a growing need to devise digital solutions to continue remote education. Literature advocated the role of the metaverse as a tool to support the geographical distributed techniques since such distributed learning provides the opportunity for more people facing various issues to continue learning and also show the outstanding communicational advantages. It is an impressive to immense the importance of virtual environment as a fundamental element that distinguish as a metaverse for a traditional 2D platform as an pointed out by this environment facilitates user automates in exploring and navigating visual setting. Creating such an environment enlightens the replicating formats areas on an university components such as classrooms with desks and chairs. Users can interact with these elements to attend lectures or the exponential non-educational spaces. At the end conclusion, our efforts to define a set of requirements for educational metaverse lead to the development of Senum, our open source application for supporting academics through a well-designed metaverse. After gathering an intel set of requirements from the literature, we validate it's using semi-structured interviews. Last, we developed an initial prototype of the application involving an important it's using rapid literature's usability testing. Our final results convinced the participants to the evaluation and adopted the way not the potential contributions founded in or to the field of remote and virtual techniques. Our work can be largely expanded and further developed in the future environments. First and framework, the set of requirements can be further expanded and refine it taking into account new more specific factors that allow Senum to be used in broader context. A practical example of this is a possible of expanding literature research to find an HOC requirement for immersive technologies which have the potential to increase the immunity and engagement of user experiments significantly that guide the integration of such technologies into the design of educational metaverse. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe.